And Cody Rhodes, the WWE World Champion, will be kicking off tonight's episode of Raw. Hello everybody, and welcome to WWE 2K26 Universe Mode, as the Nightmare takes center stage. Wisconsin, what do you want to talk about? See, I've only got one thing on my mind, and that is Money in the Bank. And while putting this gorgeous WWE World Championship on the line once again, people questioned why I went with a triple threat contendership, and damn, who can argue with the quality of contest Ilya, Grande and Zayn brought to the table. And well, I imagine we probably should talk about the man who will be sharing the ring with me on Saturday. Sammy, I saw fire in you I've not seen in a long time. Keep that fire going, bring it to Money in the Bank, and we will burn the house down together. But sadly, at the end of the night, I can't just part way with this title. You'll have to kill me if you want to take it. And a very impassioned, a very fired up American Nightmare. All guns blazing towards Saturday night. And well, we're gonna get the first matchup of tonight underway, and it's Pat McAfee. Oh, whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, oh. Pat McAfee is back in the ring. For tonight, his goal: qualify for the Raw Men's Money in the Bank ladder match. So far, Raw has Joe Hendry, a great man to be in the ring with, Finn Balor. Well, we will find out if it will be the last two men joining them tonight. Joe Hendry, Finn Balor and two others. Of course, right now it will be Logan Paul taking on Pat McAfee for a spot. And the final spot will be dictated later on tonight when we see the debut of Miles Bourne versus a mystery star. Oh, for God's sake. I mean, this crowd reaction really just summons how lukewarm people are to this man at this point in time. Of course, last month, despite valiant efforts, he failed to capture the United States Championship from the Intercontinental Championship, I should say, from Carmelo Hayes. Now, I don't think there will be any lost tears over the failure for Logan Paul to bring home some gold. But tonight he's got the entourage. Well, Paul. This is definitely a choice of theme song, of course, accompanied by Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed and Paul Heyman of The Vision. And of course, Logan Paul offers the handshake to McAfee, and well, Paul puts in the cheap shot from the off. And well, Paul getting a cocky early in. And well, Pat McAfee looking a little grey here tonight. And well, Logan Paul coming out to flex with the Vision. And look at that from the Maverick. Leaps over the ref, and Pat McAfee quick to pick up the knees. And here we go. The beginning of a conquest. McAfee looking to make his mark felt. Oh, wait a minute, Paul. Just wrenching on the submission hold. And well, McAfee quick to roll out of place. And well, the tides seem to be turning, and I think Pat wants to display a bit of athleticism here, and a slingshot crossbody. And well, here we go. Logan Paul trying everything he can. And look at this, just trying to hammer away at the knee. Oh, wait a minute, Paul. Thinking of power of the punch? No. Keeps it simple, and oh God. We know he loves to bust this one out. The Tres Amigos. And while Paul clearly thinking about going high, and McAfee trying to find refuge in the ropes, but Logan Paul having a refresh. Oh no. And look at that. The Maverick moonsault off the turnbuckle. Oh no! Pat McAfee burning the house down. And wait a minute, Paul. Again, just trying to... Oh, well. Here we go, the Vision stepping in. And here we go. And Paul with the ref's back turned decked. Pat McAfee and well, McAfee surviving. Oh well, Logan Paul now being taken to the cleaners. And McAfee looking to get another shot in, and on this occasion it has not transgressed. Well, Logan Paul made McAfee suffer there. And while the ref's back is turned, And again, Logan Paul reveling in the moment and Paul and McAfee again just going back to that feeling out process, trying to find the other man's weakness. But as always, Logan Paul, it's largely an ego game. And here we go again though. Paul put on the back foot. McAfee driven down, and these two men just doing whatever they think they need to do in order to wrangle a victory. And here we go with McAfee burning the midnight oil. And finally, the ref removes that steel chair, finally clocked it in the ring. And Paul I think Logan Paul is seeing if the ref is going to do something about the exposed turnbuckle pads. But it seems that is not what's going to happen yet. And over and well, went to go over the big time. Oh, well, Logan Paul exposing yet another turnbuckle pad. I think the referee wising up to the bait a little bit here. Paul wanting desperately to use this to his advantage, and here we go. Went for the pulverizer. McAfee fires off. And here we go with his back turned. Pulverizer off the distraction from Braun for the 1, 2, 3. I mean, we saw Paul trying to engineer a distraction from the ref. Oh well, this I think could have been the beginning of the end. Thought Pat McAfee, and right here, look at that. Quick to swoop in, nails the grab. Pulverizer, 1, 2, 3. And well, all of the vision in the ring. I know there's a mockery going here, but all of them acting like they've been through war when it was indeed only Logan Paul competing in that contest. But what a contest, and I guess Logan Paul will represent the vision in Money in the Bank. And well, the action keeps rolling, and this tonight, the man who made the warning clear to Carmelo Hayes, Aleister Black takes on an old friend of Melo, man who's been wrapped up quite a few issues around Melo. I mean, you got to question at some point, is it going to give, and his trick gonna finally iron things out with Melo, or this Trick Williams gonna try and push himself into Melo's spot as Intercontinental Champion. I mean, look at this. This crowd alive. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. And look at the flexing. Trick Williams is fired up here tonight. You can see his arms taped up ready because he knows what's about to come. I myself restored in colours, midnight and grey growing nightmares. Okay. Aleister Black warned him. He accepts the challenge. He is betting against the house, and the house will always win. But not a warning that is deterred Mello. Because Aleister Black is here. And he is ready. I mean, Aleister Black, a master at, well, kind of manipulating their opponent into fighting themselves. And of course, Aleister Black brings a whole aura with him. And here we go now. Black just looking down the barrel of a gun. A man who is poised, confident and cold. It will be a black mass. Fade to black against the trick shot. And look at the focus. The cold dead stare, not letting the environment draw him in, and here we go. Aleister Black quick to step out the ring. And Trick just getting lost in the moment. Look like he's doing a spin of Rooney. And now Aleister Black has been given full control over the situation. And while Black went for this firing back on the Meteora. And look at this. Aleister ducks the kick from Mello and from Williams into a quick fire strikes. And here we go now. And again, Aleister just removing himself from the situation, taking himself out the ring, and this time it may have backfired as Black ducks under the kick again. This time though, remains low, swipes the legs of Trick, and Williams just a huge standing Meteora, and count to 7. And look at this again, just going back to the strikes. Trick Williams seeing right here why Aleister Black is the one challenging Carmelo Hayes. Why Aleister Black speaks so highly of himself. And look, Aleister went high. And it has opened the gate now for Trick Williams to put on a display. And wait, what's Trick thinking here? Looks to meet him in the middle. And wait, what's... And look at that, Aleister Black. Playing the long card. Aleister wants him on his feet. Oh, wow. Mello again. Well, Williams, not Mello. I keep thinking about Saturday night. I'm thrilled for that Intercontinental Championship contest, but gotta keep our eye on the ball here. And Aleister Black from the heavens. Oh, wait a minute, Aleister has this entire crowd lit up and, well, toys with them all. And could that have been a miscalculation on the behalf of Trick Williams, because he has now entered a striking contest with Aleister Black. And I mean, Trick already feeling the effects of this match. He is busted in the worst possible way. Oh well, here we go. And all that war. Trying to fade to Black on the end of it. 1, 2, 3. And that's all it takes. Once Aleister decides he's done, he's done. Trick really tried to bring the rally. And right here from the heavens. He was right here. The brawl and just Black saw his opening. So how fired up Trick was. Lights out. And Aleister Black, I think, just sent the clearest message of all to Mello. Come Money in the Bank, it doesn't matter how prepared you are, how ready you are. You will always take one shot to fade to black. And well, time to cement who joins Logan Paul, Joe Hendry and Finn Balor in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match for the red brand. Going to face this man, often compared to the Viper, Randy Orton. I can see why. Carries himself like a future world champion. He's overcome quite a lot to get to where he is. Down the crowd, he can't hear him. Probably on the account he can't hear nothing. He is, of course, deaf. That does not put him at a disadvantage in any regard. Using the vibrations on the ring to be able to tell where his opponent is and capitalize on that. But who will join Miles Bourne? I mean, if I'm a betting man, Miles Bourne might be high up on my list of people who, oh god, it cannot be. We all know the music, we know who that is. It is the charismatic enigma. It is, of course, Jeff Hardy. I mean, who is more qualified to enter the Money in the Bank ladder match than that man right there? That is the man who put the ladder match on the map. When everyone sees a ladder in their general day-to-day life, they think of this man right here, who has done incredible feats. But will that time away? Will the Father Time beat Jeff Hardy? Or is he still that same powerful man we saw in the 2000s? Oh well. Jeff Hardy was maybe looking to run a little wild there at the start, and here we go. And a mountain drop kick, and here we go. Jeff feeling every second of this comeback. And wow, Miles Bourne shutting it down, but Hardy's not had enough. Hardy said, try it. And well, Bourne again, just getting the kibosh and hitting the atomic drop on Jeff. And I mean, Jeff Hardy's been through so much punishment over the years. And Miles Bourne hasn't quite cracked up Hardy's bump card is no doubt close to its full marks. And look at that. Oh, it was Jeff. Jeff looking for something big here, and he gets it. And again, though, Miles just trying to wrangle Hardy. And well, Jeff just enjoying this moment. And look at that, Hardy. Slow and precise. And here we go. And well, went for the follow-up. And I mean, God's sake to Miles Bourne, he's obviously going to have studied the tapes. He's going to know everything that Jeff Hardy is known for. And here we go. In the corner. Mountain of a splash. Oh wow. Just listen to that crowd coming to life. Jeff has Miles Bourne. Kind of exactly where he wanted him, but Miles was not looking. Looks like Jeff Hardy doing a mini delete there and trying to up the pace, up the momentum. Like he doesn't realise who he's in there with. And again, just And I think Jeff's spotted the ideal range. And again, Jeff Hardy just sinking back to the leg. And look at that! The fusion flow for the two. Hang on a minute. Jeff Hardy saw Miles Bourne grabbing at that leg. Maybe tweaked something. That could end up costing him dearly tonight. Although I will say this contest has of course been heavily favouring one man. And that is of course, he's feeling all that adrenaline rush from that grand return, that huge crowd reaction every time he fires back up. But at some point the adrenaline is going to wear out, and that is why Miles Bourne is clinging on. That is why Miles Bourne is refusing to say die. And Jeff Hardy, I think, starting to question what will it take. And here you go, what's the game plan here? Straight out the corner, and no, Miles puts the kibosh. Crucifix plants Hardy on the upper back and neck. And a kick out of two. Jeff's time could be wearing thin. And well, again, Jeff, twist of fate. To the top, not quite so fast, but he nails the Swanton Bomb and the three. And Jeff Hardy, who else could it have been, walking into a Money in the Bank ladder match other than the charismatic Enigma, and he has not lost a step. And you can see that low grading kind of protecting his back a little bit on the twist of fate. And look at that, Jeff Hardy slips through, twist of fate, clinging to the back, nails the Swanton, and 2 and 3. And Jeff Hardy is feeling the moment, and this crowd couldn't be more pleasing. Of course, Jeff, you see that thanking this crowd here tonight. What a feeling it must be. This place is a... Nathan Fraser and Axiom in the ring now. Me and Axiom have had enough with all these childish games. JD McDonough, Dominic Mysterio, you clearly are desperate for your 5 minutes of fame, so a Money in the Bank, and Axiom, you will get exactly what you crave. For Axiom versus Judgment Day with our tag team championships on the line. With one rule, all members of Judgment Day will be officially banned from ringside, and that is a huge blow to the Judgment Day's tactics. Be careful what you wish for, because we will do what we've always done best. Go full speed and run circles around you both. It's a shame the son of Rey Mysterio was such a goddamn desperate... Oh, how original of you. Oh my god, my dad is Rey Mysterio? Who knew? Ray wishes he was half the man that I am, and well, we will take the match, and we will walk out as the new Raw Tag Team Champions. See, change is here. While Dom and JD focused here. Once Roxanne locks in her place in the Money in the Bank ladder match, both briefcases will come home to the Judgment Day, and while those pretty little tag titles will be coming home to us too. See you Saturday, losers. And while Dom laying the law of the land, and I think the comment about Ray may have gone under his skin a little bit there. And well, here we go. Nikki Bella will take on Sol Ruka's tag partner and close friend Zoraya. And of course, who is accompanied to the ring? Anyone but JC Jane. And well, Nikki, I think, is looking to make quite the mark. She's, of course, you can understand where her gripes lay. She has defeated Sol Ruka twice. Sol Ruka has picked up 0 wins, yet Sol Ruka is the one who was given championship opportunities and, of course, is the current reigning Women's World Champion. So, of course, in Nikki's eyes, that titles her to top of the list. And here we go. This will be no easy feat. She is a one-woman wrecking crew, and it seems tonight, unaccompanied, Zoraya is here. And this crowd is fired up. I mean, look at the stature. We're gonna call size advantages power advantages. I feel like that's a clean cut. Sol Ruka has the stronger woman in her corner in the form of Zoraya. I mean, again, Nikki is an old head, a legend, so she knows how to use your opponent's own abilities to your strength. And here we go, a nice peaceful start to the matchup, and Nikki, I think, tried to pick off Zoraya early in. And well, Zoraya trying to pummel Nikki into the ground here. I don't think Nikki is having to play games here tonight. And well, using JC Jane as a bodyguard there. And oh no. All of that effort, and Bella has to come in swinging big time. And look at that. Nikki using the more athletic, fast-paced games here in order to try and sweeten the deal. And look at this now, Nikki just targeting the legs and a little bit of disrespect on it. Little mid-match, oh no. Gonna say a little mid-match cardio. But that has only benefited one woman, as the power is too much. And again, you're looking at Nikki just having to play smart, having to play it cool. And again, look at this, just kicking in the back for that extra oomph on. The reverse DDT. And there's all these minor adjustments. Oh no. And again, Nikki just trying to show that she does not hold a weakness here. Count to one, and you could see right from the bat, Saraya was clutching that knee. And oh no, maybe not quite what Nikki would have been looking for. Oh wow. Nikki not looking for a respectful duel. And again, you can see here Nikki just isolating and taking advantage. Oh no. And Bella has her up. Rack attack 2.0. And I believe that might be all she wrote. Nikki is losing her mind here. And here we go now. The arguments with the ref has started. Oh no. Nikki had her back turned too long. And now that bionic knee snap. And look at this, Nikki planted the trap. Let Saraya follow. And here you go, powerbomb attempt. And a German into the apron. Puts Saraya on top. Nikki's in the ring. Saraya is ready. Oh no, 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 no. There seems a distraction from the ref's distraction. May not have played out in the favor of Nikki. And Nikki Bella, by pure will, has found a way to survive. Oh no. And well, Nikki using her time freeze initiative to create that delay. And while screaming Marine mode in her The likes of her sister. The parade has ended. Dead center of the ring. And Zariah is down. And hang on a minute, JC Jane has just fed that chair into the ring, the referee being chased away. And here we go, wait a minute, that's the women's champ securing the ring, protecting her close friend. And it is going to be Nikki Bella versus Sol Ruka on Saturday. And we're about to see competition of the highest level. We've seen the full qualifiers for the men's Raw Money in the Bank ladder match. Joe Hendry, Finn Balor, Logan Paul and Jeff Hardy. So far the women's side, we have Becky Lynch. We have Asuka. We have Liv Morgan. And tonight, we name the fourth. And Thea Hale gets a second shot after what was quite the incredible performance she put on against Liv Morgan. And she proved she would not be an easy foe to fell. And hang on a minute, who's... Oh boy. We're talking about people that won't be an easy foe though. And it is Alexa Bliss. And well, Alexa Bliss looking to renew an opportunity here. Alexa Bliss could be punching a ticket to the Money in the Bank briefcase. A feat she has never won before in her career, bless me. And well, Bliss is going to have to scratch and claw, of course. Remember, this is triple threat rules. Hale or Bliss don't need to be involved in the final moments, and here we go. And I can't imagine this may have something to do with the recent turn of luck the Judgment Day have had with opportunities. Let's put it bluntly, Roxanne Perez was butchered by the Empress of Tomorrow. It was not a close fight. So the Prodigy getting a second shot makes me think there might be potentially something bigger pulling the strings. And well, they can't exactly just hand them a position in the ladder match. They're getting ample choices. Could you imagine half of the women's ladder match would be Judgment Day, and I imagine that would lean into a Liv Morgan victory quite simply. And here we go, Bliss, Roxanne, and Hale ready for Warrant. Well, Bliss was not looking to play just yet. Liv knows the rules here. She knows the disqualifications are non-existent in a match of this type. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, well, Alexa Bliss throws a spanner in the... Oh, no. sent Bliss flying halfway across the ringside area. I mean, Alexa Bliss is just stacking the ring with armaments. And now Perez is armed and has pulled the tacks out in the ring here. And oh boy, seems like both Bliss and Hale had similar ideas. I mean, Alexa Bliss this entire time, while Thea Hale and Roxanne Perez have been butchering one another. And oh my god, what a bad landing for Perez. Oh no. Thea Hale now the one who's armed. And we know Liv has experience with kendo sticks. Particularly in oh god. And again, Bliss rolling out. Getting that space and time to breathe in. Jesus. And here we go. Oh no, 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 no. Crucifix onto that tax. And wait, Thea Hale could be in trouble here. Perez planning something that could be quite disastrous. Oh wow. I mean, Alexa Bliss might just have the easiest path to becoming a women's Money in the Bank contender, because she just is sitting back right now and watching as Roxanne Perez and Thea Hale absolutely murder one another. And if I'm Alexa Bliss, I'm not exactly faulting her as a strategy. And here we go, Bliss with Thale in her arms. And here we go. Oh no. Bliss got involved. I mean, Bliss got what she wanted. She got a couple extra weapons in the ring. Oh my. Oh well, 2-for-1 special for the goddess. Taking out Roxanne and Thea at the same time, but oh wait. Hale busted on the LED post. And Thea Hale fighting for survival. Look at that. Just scratching and clawing away. And look at this. Now Bliss. I think Roxanne had a 2-for-1 dropkick sent up. And again though, Thea Hale and Roxanne Perez continue their battles on the outside of the ring. And well, I think Bliss Might be laying in wait. Whee! And here we go, another battle continues for dominance. And well, hail. Thea is like a house on fire. Yeah, she is. Lighting up anyone who steps near her. Oh, well, Bliss. I don't know, Alexa Bliss not being particularly involved in this contest. And oh my god. Thea Hale. Caught Bliss off guard. Roxanne going for the cheap cover. As the fight continues. Oh, look at this now. Bliss finally. Oh no, 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 no. Huh? Oh, well, Bliss. Just tossing a steel chair in 1 minute. Alexa Bliss is a maniac. She just knelt on thumbtacks. And well, the scramble. Oh god. Bliss through the ladder. And now Perez seemingly on the verge of punching her ticket. Oh no. Oh no. Anna just beating Bliss in the tax. And now Bliss having to get back to well, Perez is now trying to. Oh no, not again. Bliss is down on the ladder. These three got it. They do realize this is only a 6-day turnaround before they have to fight again in an all-out ladder warfare of Alexa Bliss getting used to the feeling of the cold. Oh no, 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 no. Pop rocks on Thea Hale, and I think Roxanne Perez has just punched her ticket, and she has. Do question the approach of Alexa Bliss. She heavily armed all the opponents, but never quite got her footing in the contest. Thea Hale and Roxanne Perez, on the other hand, knocked 10 shades of hell out of one another, and well, it's easy to say Perez earned that victory, and you can see Bliss just too late coming to it. Roxanne, Liv Morgan, Becky Lynch, and Oscar have the Judgment Day just sealed the deal. For the next time we will see any Raw stars on Money in the Bank, one stop to go, and that is of course SmackDown. I hope you enjoyed. Good night.